Do you like questionable medical practices, traumatizing guests with your aesthetics? You just sit back, relax, and be reminded why it's better off you just stay indoors for the rest of the day. Luma AI creepily turns memes into videos. Oh yes, I've been seeing these all around on my own social media feed. Okay, part of me is kind of weirded out that they're able to do this, but also, I mean, is it not fascinating to watch? I'm sorry, I'm the worst advocate for being anti-AI in these sort of contexts. This isn't replacing anyone's job, you know? Whose job is it to create AI terribly animated versions of memes? You know whose job it is? Some schmuck animator who wants to make some side gig money on YouTube and hasn't found a niche yet like Skibbity Toilet. Points though to the AI for trying to find some sort of storyline in each of these clips. I especially love the fire girl standing in front of the firehouse and it just pans to the two firefighters as if that's the opening scene of some sort of like Law and Order SUV? Wait, hang on. Wait, what's the name? Anglerfish. No, there's nothing to be afraid of here. No permanent nightmares developing in this old noggin. If the last few years of the internet subcultures have taught me anything, it's that while this gothic black exterior that this fish possesses might be intimidating and scary to an old boomer, to its substantial Twitch online following, it's just simply referred to as mommy. Now you might say, but Jack, look at those horrific teeth. Oh, trust me, that won't deter the Sims. For hundreds of years, the army ant has been used as a natural way of suturing wounds? Hang on. Oh, what? Oh. Oh! Oh! Ah! Oh! Then the ants. Whoa! Oh my! Wait! Hang on! No! I'm gonna pause this at 14 seconds. Wait! Hang on! No. The natural way. Okay, the natural way is we literally we decapitate another creature just to band-aid our bodies? Hey buddy, can I borrow you for a second?
Me?
Yeah, I just need you to bite these two things together for me.
Oh.
You think you can do that?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Is it hot?
Just,
Is your ear hurt?
stay still, buddy. Stay still.
Huh?
Okay, let's finish the rest of this.
Which acts as a stitch. More are added depending on the size of the wound, and these ant stitches are left in the skin until the edges of the wound stay closed on their own.
I'm honestly... Are we really God's chosen creatures? Are we sure we're not Satan's? An apartment above my floor opened up after being closed for years. Okay, I have seen the opening of it, and I don't trust that ball being so close to that ominous open door. Sorry, Mr. or Miss or it, Pennywise. You literally don't have a gender. You're an entire ethereal being. But anyway, sorry, Pennywise. Clowns have stopped being a thing for like 50 years. Gotta get with the times. Sign at Sleeping Bear Dunes. Rescue fees up to $3,000. You can tell it's been enough of an issue when they literally have to put up a sign saying, please just don't. Just stay here. This is good enough. You don't need to venture further, adventurers. Real life isn't your D&D game, okay? You're gonna roll a lot of nat ones here, I guarantee it. Don't risk injury and rescue fees by going down, or the 2 hours it may take to climb back up. See, that's the real threat right there. Losing 2 hours of your time just to get a view that's, maybe 5% more ocean? Centipede kite. I would assume it's maybe a tiny kite the size of a centipede. No, silly! It's the size of an eldritch being. It bursts out an EMP pulse of confusion and psychosis and feeds off human psychological naivety. Now available for kids' birthday parties. Somebody's crabs got loose at baggage claim. Oh no! Oh wow, that is a lot of Man, you know what? I'm understanding the whole issue with illegal immigrants now. It's crazy that they're just all there like that, smuggling themselves through luggage. That's just insane. I know flights are costing a lot these days, but this is unnecessary penny pinching. Not gonna lie though, there is something kind of adorable seeing all these crabs just running about in absolute confusion, and the one guy who just flips over at like 20 seconds in, that crab is not good at Fall Guys. Pitbull X Dachshund. Oh, what the dude, That looks like a dodgy Photoshop. You know what? No, let's stop using that word because screw Adobe and their money-leeching habits. That looks like a dodgy affinity. I mean, it just doesn't look right. Don't you think so? It's like as if some sci-fi show had people who were a bit too lazy or money was tight in the budget to create genuine CGI alien creatures that humans were coexisting with, and they thought, screw it. Let's just grab a photo of a dog and get another dog, and bam, sport it, just like the game. Imagine seeing this on the road alone at night. Today I learned that in Finland they used to have about 4,000 reindeer/car accidents a year, so they paint their antlers with reflective paint, and this is vaguely terrifying. Yeah, look, it doesn't help that their eyes also reflect light. Still, nonetheless, a genius move. If this was America, they'd just give all the deers guns, and if it was Australia, knowing our history with how we tried to resolve things, we'd probably just import some other sort of creature to deal with it all, only for that thing to become the problem itself. Accidentally took a very creepy pic of my dog. Oh my god, are you sure you have a dog and not a demon? I mean, I was expecting a photo like of right in your face, some creepy snarling teeth, but this is worse. I can't even tell if those are genuinely legs or it's just leaning down because it normally walks on two. Like those front legs, they just look like arms. God, this is genuinely terrifying. The ceramic fish mug my friend's cocktail was served in last night. Oh, so this is what happened to Wilson after Castaway. Probably, just don't tell Tom Hanks. I don't think he'd appreciate someone using his best friend's skull as a refreshment. My fortune from dinner. Be prepared to face the consequences of your actions. You know, funnily enough, this actually could also not be a threat, but a great promise of boons in your future because your actions could be good. Consequences aren't always bad, they're just the consequences. But look, I understand the fear, we're kind of wired to be like that. Hell, I'm reading this, it's not mine, I didn't open it, and for some reason I feel like I should be wary. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they all say this and it's just their way to encourage people to tip more. Willem Dafoe on the Spider-Man game for the Game Boy Advance. Oh my god! What are the... No way! No, I gotta verify this. There is no way that they signed off on this. No way! Okay, I did some digging and thank God I am right. It's not in the game at all. A few years ago, at my grandparents' house. Okay, what is it with old people's houses looking like the back rooms? All the time. It's just you choose a wallpaper and you decided to do it to the ceiling as well. Clearly your grandparents were into recreational drugs because there's no way they didn't do this to purposely make it feel like they're completely tripping out as they walk down the hallway. Early 50s Halloween photo. Zoom in. I don't think I want to. I hate these old photos. Oh man. How... The power of sepia tones and slight black and white, turning basic secondhand or DIY costumes into the thing of nightmares for online consumption many years later. Tell me folks, down in the comments, which one of these do you think gets the award for most likely to be a serial killer? I see quite a few candidates. I may be biased, but it's mostly the clowns, but tell you what, that pumpkin man on the very edge on the right side, whoa. A note from housekeeping at my hotel. Thanks for staying with us. Our associates have made every effort to ensure you have a wonderful stay. If it has, and you have considered leaving a gratuity, we are pleased to offer a cashless method for your convenience, which I guarantee has some sort of mini surcharge so they still get a profit. Simply scan this QR code to thank our associates, who will return the full amount of your generous gratuity provided. This left by Sylvia L. And that's all that was left. Nothing else that has to be read on there. As long as you just don't acknowledge it, it's not something you have to consider. Gotta top up my naivete after all to feed the eldritch centipede god that flies around. Got a notification from my motion-activated security and clicked to look and jump-scared myself. It genuinely looks like a necromorph from Dead Space. Like the wing straight up looks like one of their pike claw things. Is that my Uber Eats? So fast, I'll leave a tip. You have a good one. Editor, I know it takes extra time, but please make that visually happen. Please, this is the one thing if you could keep in this video, please do that. This laundromat. So it is common knowledge that even if it's a publicly accessible building or space, if there is somewhere where the light isn't working anymore, that's just banned for your own safety. There's an invisible wall there because God has currently got that area down for maintenance. They're just making some quick hot fixes, and that's why you're too afraid to even go into the darkness. It's not because it's actually dangerous. God's just instilling fear around that area, so you are too afraid to notice that, that part of the world isn't actually working right now. This random lemon eyeball that's on a shelf in my Airbnb. Ah, yes. Something to add a bit of character, I suppose. Oh, it comes out. What the hell, man? I wasn't ready for that to literally pop out. For some reason, that hurt me. I'm not sure if physically or psychologically. There's some scarring that has occurred to me just now. I'm gonna have to figure that out in my next therapy session. Demodex mites. They burrow into your eyelash follicles in the thousands, emerge at night to feed, mate, and lay eggs right before your eyes. What? Jesus, if the lemon eye didn't do it for you, this will. Oh my god. What? Okay, I thought that was an eyeball. That's just a hair follicle, but okay. So they are buried in my hair follicles, just having a group shaboinking of a time. That's wow. I was today years old when I discovered my hair gets more action than me. This coffee mug I found in the cabinet when I moved into my apartment. Okay, I know I keep referencing Pennywise the clown, but it's literally the face. It's got the whole slanted eye thing in Chapter 2. I do feel it's ironic that I keep referencing Pennywise for things that are oddly terrifying, even though genuinely I find it so interesting. It's like a little taste of SCP and that sort of eldritch horror sort of idea. This creepy animatronic mannequin at the South Carolina State Museum. Okay, but what is his purpose? Oof. The least you could do is tell us what their purpose is, otherwise I'm kind of feeling sorry for this guy. I know they're literally just a bunch of wiring and stuff, but still, people are allowed to simp for their body pillows. I'm allowed to simp for a random deteriorating puppetry at some sort of museum. Orcas surround woman. Oh, how sweet. It's just like horses. They're just there to play. They're just so lovable creatures. You can see because they look so cute and squishy. That is all that is happening here. They're not curiously trying to shape up this possibility that this might be a giant edible seal for them to eat. No, silly. They're not bumping it to try and make you fall off. No. They're just giving you a little push. They just want to help you along your way because they're caring herbivores. Yes. Yep. This isn't akin to a creepy old man telling a little girl to follow him to help her find her mommy. Oh my god, sorry. I had the video on mute because half the time it's just clearly copyrighted music playing in the background. This woman is so scared. Oh, poor thing. Oh no. Just realizing too, she's on a board. She's not on some sort of canoe thing where she's sort of strapped in at least. All she's got here is the reliability of her footing while being bumped around by giant orcas. I can understand this woman being in absolute fear. Anyone would be. You should be if you actually have any rationale. Could you imagine walking to school and just a pack of wolves just come around, start sniffing you out? Oh my god. Real life outfits doctors would use to treat plague patients in the 1600s. Yeah, see, they were sponsored by the local sports team and their mascot was a crow, so they had to sort of, fit the vibe for their sponsorship deals. Some will say it's just to help mask the smell of all the dead bodies they had to deal with, but no, that's obviously a lie. Because I said so. Time lapse of a dog's stomach digesting her breakfast. I don't think I want to see. Is this oddly terrifying or more just genuinely gross? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Look, I appreciate the emoji there. It's very helpful. But also, why does the body do that? Why does it look like an alien spawn is about to just burst from its stomach there? That's horrifying. How do we love these things because they're so cute? Can we just crop half this video so we only see the top bit? There we go. There's the cuteness. We can just ignore the rest of the video now. Ominous ring in the night sky. Oh, hey, nice! The portal to hell! Sweet! Okay, question though, because these photos aren't really doing justice, but is it moving? Or was it all just in one place the entire time? It's either an ominous ending to the world, or it turns out that fish actually live in the sky, and this is their poop. This dude's dog. Damn, dude, that dog has seen some things. I'm all for encouraging your pets to join you on your hobbies, but I don't think your dog is as content with this activity as you are, sir. Please, take them to land so their heart can work again. The way this snail bridges the gap. Oh my goodness, wow, that is stretching. Damn, I aspire to have that sort of flexibility. Well done, oh my god. Okay, I expect to see snails now joining Cirque du Soleil. It's got to be the minimum requirement now to have that level of skill and flexibility and stretching? Let it never be further said that saying you have the powers and ability of a snail is a bad thing. I may be slow, but don't come crying to me when you suddenly need a bridge of some kind. Normal spider? Count the legs. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it, 9. Wait, what? 10, 11, 12? I'm pretty sure the 4 there at the bottom are actually some sort of antennae. I'm thinking, in which case is this actually a spider then? What the hell is this? Couldn't find the answer, but I did find out that turns out some spiders can have a mutation where they actually have extra legs. So that's nice. That's fun. When a hurricane was at street sign height. Oh, wow. Well, if you ever wanted to experience Atlantis, right at its peak of, apocalypse, there you go. Just go to French Street. I bet there'd be prime real estate when that water recedes, oh boy. An x-ray of a person with a severe case of hyperdontia. What? Oh, wow. Oh, it's it's literally Pennywise's mouth. Look at all that teeth. Oh man, it's like, does it hurt? Does your body just purposely avoid developing too many pain receptors in that area so you can actually use these things? Imagine having an ailment that basically turns you into a farm for the tooth fairy. Toilet? God, no! No! Oh my god, you have so many ideas, so many opportunities for designing a toilet. You're allowed to be a fan of things. But not anymore, actually. No, you've removed any freedom you deserve to express your interests. Top floor of my workplace. Elevator opens to this. Okay, I've seen enough indie horror games where you're in tight, dark spaces like this to know that all these fellas are gonna move the moment you look away. Concrete wave break structures. Yo, that is genius. Because I can see how that would also promote coral as well to develop, at least grow in them, I hope, I think, I pray. Yes, it sort of does look like some weird skull things or some sort of, like, bunch of eggs being planted by, I imagine, some sort of leviathan. But hey, it stops the waves. It's cool.